Good morning from a blustery dawn at Edinburgh. Today we're going to travel on the UK's newest train operating company. So let's go and see what it's all about. I'm now at Waverley and the train from the depot is not arriving yet, but you can see the operator right here. This is Lumo. Here we are at Waverley with the new train right behind me. This is the Lumo service and it's going to travel to London's King's Cross, which will be the second train operator to operate between here and London King's Cross, the other one being LNER, and this should provide some interesting competition. This is actually the fourth train operator that will operate between Edinburgh and London. We've obviously got this new one, Lumo, we've got LNER. We also have the Avanti West Coast services that go to Euston, and of course the Caledonian Sleeper. This is unique because this train, the Lumo train, is completely standard class, so we're going to go inside and see what it's like. Boarding the train, the first thing I noticed was the bright and stylish interior. The lights weren't too harsh, the clear luggage racks adding to the spacious feel, and grounded by the tall blue seats. The seat reservations were loaded onto the train and were visible using these screens above the windows. The red, orange and green indicators making it really obvious which seats were available simply by glancing down the carriage. I was lucky to have booked a window seat for today's journey down to London King's Cross. Each double seat has a power outlet plus two USB-A ports. The seats were a little firm but slightly reclined, making for a comfortable seating position, complemented by these wings, giving a bit of a sense of privacy and definitely somewhere to rest your head. These seats also have armrests, but these are the smallest armrests I have ever seen. The fold down tables are decently sized, and they even slide out if you need that bit of extra room. Sadly, there's no drinks holder, but there is this snazzy light with two brightness settings. We depart bang on time at 11 minutes past 9 in the morning, accompanied by bagpipes announcing our inaugural service's departure from the Scottish capital. It's time for a walk through the train. The Hitachi 803 units that Lumo use have 5 carriages and are standard class throughout. Here's Coach A, which has the dedicated wheelchair spaces and a large accessible toilet. There are 2 accessible toilets on this train, one in Coach A and one in Coach E at the back of the train.
There's no chance you'll forget to lock the door in this toilet. please lock the door.
Yes, ma'am.
The door is now locked.
The other carriages have a mix of airline-style seats and table seats, and there is plenty of luggage space on the luggage racks above the seats. Coach E is where you'll find unreserved seating. Bicycle storage is available but must be booked in advance. Here, it was being used for extra luggage storage. Let's take a look at a standard toilet. There are two of these on the train, one in coach B and one in coach D.
Doing really good, yeah, I'm loving it so far, it's brilliant, yeah.
We were more people booked on than what the first departure from London.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's not the first one.
No, exactly. And in terms of luggage, it's pretty good too. I noticed there's quite a few people with, they seem to be moving house on the train.
I know, you're always getting that, yeah.
We're soon zooming on down the East Coast Main Line, having just passed into England as we cross the River Tweed at Berwick-upon-Tweed. After a quick stop at Morpeth, we arrive at Newcastle, a final stop before London. Lumo provide free Wi-Fi, and although the quality will vary throughout the journey, when I tested it, it was blazingly fast.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you on board this Lumo service to King's Cross, operating on a Hitachi 803 train. Our journey today will take us to King's Cross, and finally our expected arrival time to King's Cross is 13:48. My name is Craig, and together with Andrew and Stephen, it's our pleasure to be your onboard ambassadors, alongside Adam and David, who are your customer drivers today. Here at Lumo, our customers and crew safety are particularly important to us. This is a non-smoking service, including the use of e-cigarettes, CCTV, and body-worn cameras operation, and if you do see anything suspicious or out of place, please contact a member of the team or text British Transport Police on 61016.
Lumo also provide TV shows and movies you can watch via their app, but I found the views at the window entertainment enough. Nearly every train that passes through York stops here, and it was a strange experience passing through York Station without stopping. Some northbound services avoid the station altogether and zoom past on the York avoiding line. Lumo also provide two services that can be pre-booked. The first is Lumo Eats, which allows you to order food and drinks in advance, and this will be delivered to you as soon as the train has departed from your boarding station. You'll be the first to get served, and the trolley service only starts after all of the pre-ordered meals have been delivered. Unfortunately, on this inaugural service, the Lumo Eats food hadn't been loaded correctly and a lot of passengers, including myself, didn't receive their food. However, we did receive a swift refund, and we did have the opportunity to buy crisps and chocolate bars from the trolley. To tackle the luggage problem, Lumo actually offer a service called Lumo Luggage, which is a door-to-door courier service to get your luggage to your final station. Unfortunately, it seems a lot of today's passengers either weren't aware of Lumo Luggage or decided not to use it. Hopefully, more passengers will use this in the future.
Good afternoon. We were told you arrived at our final destination of King's Cross. When making this here, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge, and be aware that there may be a step down onto the platform. Please fill out all personal belongings, making sure that you have everything with you. Check in under the seat in front of you, the overhead storage, and the luggage racks. All of us we would like to welcome home our customers who live in London, and those visiting, we wish you an enjoyable stay. If you are travelling on further, we wish you a safe onward journey. It's been a pleasure having you on board this Lumo service today, and we look forward to welcoming you back again very soon. Once again, thank you very much.
We pulled into London King's Cross pretty much bang on time after a very comfortable journey. It took us just over 4.5 hours to travel the 393 miles between the capitals, averaging 85 miles per hour and a top speed of 125 miles an hour. The staff were excellent. We had a number of extra staff on this service to make sure it all went smoothly, from senior management, health and safety management, and even some Hitachi engineers, just in case.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.
There was a media presence at King's Cross, interviewing passengers on what they thought of the inaugural Lumo service. I skillfully avoided them and made my way to the exit for my final thoughts.
And here we are at London's King's Cross after a lovely 4.5 hours on board the Hitachi 803 service from Lumo, and it's been a wonderful service. It was mostly full train, a lot of reservations, a lot of satisfied passengers, and the crew were absolutely fantastic, and I had a nice chat with some of them, and you can tell they're super enthusiastic about Lumo, what the brand stands for, and everything they're doing. So I'm genuinely looking forward to another good few trips with them in the future, I hope. For now, have a great day everyone. Bye.